Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders who rule well, and peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect man pushing his faith and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to all you sincere listeners, men, women, and children who are part of the remnant of Yasharallah. Shalom.
Shalom.
And this the brother Yitazakah.
Brother Karav.
And yeah, we're gonna go into a lesson entitled "King of the Technicality," because me and the brother Karafo probably about a month or two ago, we came up with this concept, just thinking about how Jake operates. Like Jake is he always tries to
Find some wiggle room.
Yeah, like he tried to find a wiggle room or like a little. He always tries like a loophole, find leeway to be able to justify his actions or justify something that he's doing or justify a thought, and this is real dangerous, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's like I tell you in what 2nd Ezra is the 7th chapter about how it's set for a dangerous place to fall, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happens when you try to play too much semantics or technicalities. When you try to get into technicalities too much, you open yourself up more to fall into that dangerous place. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to be mindful of going into technicalities because this is something that we're known for. This is in our character. Yaquab meaning supplant. Something we don't want to supplant our own selves. You know what I'm saying?
Supplant yourself out of
God, not so.
chariot.
You had some more to add?
No.
So I got this word technicality. I got it on Google.
Okay.
It says a detail that is considered insignificant. Item, trifle point, triviality, detail. That's just so it's pretty much a detail that's something that's insignificant.
It's insignificant and small, but yet you try to use it as a means to get out of doing something, or you try to use it as a means to wiggle. You know what I mean?
Yep. Loophole. Like in I didn't go to the definition. Like in Esau's court system, lawyers and prosecutors and different officials, paralegals whatsoever, they try to find loopholes to get people out of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
like a petty point.
Yeah, kind of like well, you can have all this evidence against someone, but you could be like, well, they weren't here at that exact time, so it couldn't have been them, or they don't drive this type of car, or some little minor detail to throw it all off. So like, bro,
right, or he couldn't have been the person that did the thing because look at his hands are bigger, so the glove doesn't fit or whatever.
Right, brother, one a loophole.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Technicality, like this couldn't happen because of this, or this can happen because of this. And I looked it up on Google definition. It says a point of law or a small detail of a set of rules. The specific details or terms belonging to a particular field, the state of being technical, the use of technical terms or methods. So just trying to find like a small point, a small detail or point in law, a small point in law or a small detail in a set of rules to be able to justify something. That's kind of like where we're trying to go with this.
Yep.
Let me see. We good, brother. I'm gonna try to see if I can see if we got a couple more definition.
Right.
I mean, synonyms for it. Let me go. Technicality. Oh, it says nothing to speak of. This on thesaurus.com. Nothing to write home about. Formality, escape clause, minor point. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a way to escape out of something or get out of something.
I got a good example too. It says this is an example of a technicality. A robbery suspect might have his trial dismissed on a legal technicality if the arresting police officer neglected to show him a search warrant before searching his house, even though he dead ass wrong.
Yeah,
The point is that small little thing, you didn't do that small little thing, which made it so he can get out of the grand scheme of doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. That's exactly a minor point. You know what I'm saying? Yep. A minor point, which this could work for your benefit if you're using it to make sure you're doing everything right. Like you're like, well, technically we can't do that because of this, and I don't want to get in trouble. Or you could be like, well, technically it doesn't say we can't do this, so I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. Like,
right. Using technicality, bro.
Oh, you got it, brother.
Using technicalities to show love is a good thing. Like if you're doing it in that sense, like, oh, it doesn't say nothing. Like I don't have to do anything like curse somebody. You know what I mean? So I can use technicality in that sense, which is positive.
Yep.
I don't necessarily have to curse a person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I loving a person is a better option. But it doesn't. I don't necessarily have to do this. You know, and because it doesn't necessarily tell me to do that, I can not do it, and it could be a positive thing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we have to use our power on the right hand side rather than the left. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So if we want to we're the king of the technicality for
good, using it for positive.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it could become detrimental to you when you start to like apply it to like justify the flesh, justify your actions, justify your own mind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it becomes dangerous, and that's where Yahbashimashai will really like start to open up on you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you're being petty, so to speak.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we good. So you got some more?
No.
Okay, fine. We can jump to the first one. I think Romans 14:22.
Okay. This is Romans 14. Romans 14 and verse 22. It reads, hast thou faith? Have it to thyself before Yahweh. Happy is he that condemneth not himself in that thing which he alloweth. And he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith. For whatsoever is not of faith is sin.
Yeah, happy is the man that condemneth not himself in that thing which he alloweth. You know, like let a small detail or minor point detour him from his servitude unto Yahweh Shai. You know, like, oh well, I can't do this right, or I'm not a good enough speaker to do this, or I'm not strong enough, or you know, I don't want nobody looking at me in this certain type of light. You know what I'm saying? So technically, I'm not. I can't be a priest. Technically, I can't be a servant. Technically, I can't do the things that the Heavenly Father is looking for. You know, that happy is the man that condemns not himself in the things which he allows. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Well, technically, I'm not dead yet. You know, technically, I have an opportunity to service him. You know what I'm saying? He said he's going to give us a mercy. He's going to give us grace. You know, let me make the most of that. You know. And also in verse 23, it says, and he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith. For whatsoever is not of faith is sin. And like, you going to add something?
No, you got it.
Yeah, so I was telling the brother Karaf before we started this lesson, like an example on that is like Jacob be like, well, I believe the whole thing, or I believe in the truth. I believe the faith, but, you know, that little part right there, I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, that's what a lot of our people say. They'll be like, well, I believe in God, but that part, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Con, bro. Because like, Salaki, you
had no, go ahead, bro.
You may not believe what you're doing is wrong. You know, but if you have doubts about what you're doing, whether or not it's right or wrong, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Exactly. That's sin.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Whatsoever not of faith is sin, period. So you can't be. So if you like, okay, well, I believe, but I doubt this little part. Well, you are already in transgression.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing with technicalities, because you're busy trying to find little loopholes to get out of something, but secretly you feel you feel bad about it.
Right,
but you're trying to justify yourself with little small loopholes, but you know inwardly you feel bad,
right?
Which means you're operating in sin now.
Yep.
Just because you're trying to find wiggle room to justify yourself, because the scripture talks about that, how you find, you know, a wicked man will not be at all.
Oh, a sinful man will not be reproved. Let me get that one for you real quick. It's a lot. That's a good one. I think I might have it on there. Oh, it's lucky.
Yeah, now you good. That ties into the overall thing though, because like a sinful man will not be reproved because he's too busy. He has doubts and he feels bad about what he's doing. But I'll let you.
Yeah, I got you. This Sirach chapter 32 verse 17. It says, "A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will."
Yeah. So he finds an excuse according to his will. How does he do that? He finds little loopholes. He finds little loopholes. That fits his overall agenda and what he's trying to do. But meanwhile, inwardly he feels bad because he knows what he's doing is wrong. It's just like a defense attorney. They represent a person that they know is a killer. And but they find little things to get him off. Little technicalities and little things like, he didn't, before he did that search and seizure, they didn't hit him with the thing first. So even though he did it, he gets to walk free.
Yeah, kind of.
Or if you could apply it to the scriptures, it's like, yeah, technically the scriptures doesn't say that I can't curse people into death, and I can't, I can still tell a person that you're gonna die or whatever the case may be. But it also, there's you feel bad inwardly about the situation. You feel bad about doing it. You need to not be doing that.
Brother. Not. I read 18 too. It says, "A man of counsel will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear, even when of himself he have done without counsel." So it say a man of counsel, he'll be considerate, and we're supposed to be a man of counsel, man. That's the thing about it, man. Like, not only do we know we're supposed to know the law, and we know all the minor points and details within it, commandments, and we're supposed to know the whole landscape of things as judges, but we're supposed to be considerate, before we even bust moves out here, because it says, "But a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear, even when of himself he have not done without counsel." So if you're just doing stuff without counsel anyway, technically you're off. It don't matter if you can make a point to be like, well, technically this is okay, if you're not getting counsel within the right counsel as well. You know what I'm saying?